And on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Jesus Luzardo. How about a scouting report on him?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, interleague baseball on MLB. Ready for baseball here in New York. Trey Turner at the plate.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Second, first baseman,
Here comes Bryce Harper. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Here in the Bronx. Getting settled into this one. 2-0. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. A 2-run shot. And the Phillies take the lead. It's 2-0. Alec Bohm stands in now and watches strike 1. Fought off foul. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him swinging for the K. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Foul ball there. The 1-1. Foul ball.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal. Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
That's off the mark. Full count now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Here's JT Realmuto. What a stop. There's one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. And before the pitch, he steps off.
Ball. Outside. That's a ball.
Back up the. Oh, that got him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status.
Right fielder,
So, man aboard. Next to hit, Jason Dominguez. The 0-2. And down on strikes. And there's one down. One out man at first. And here comes Bellinger. Popped up. Boom. Settles under this one. He's there. He's got it. And there's two down. Here is Goldschmidt.
That's
Just
a ball.
missed.
Outside.
And this gets away from Realmuto. Rice up into scoring position now with 2 out on the pass ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back here in New York, on now to the top half of inning number 2. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. Marsh in his 5th season, batting 6th in today's lineup, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Ball.
Gets to it with a slide. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. Now it's the right fielder, Derek Hill.
Derek Hill.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Save. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Nice grab. To third, and they get the out. Justin Crawford now at the plate. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. So the Philly batting order turns over. Here's Trey Turner. And that's fouled off. Out to short. Caballero on the run, sends it over to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the second. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Check swing, and he went. That is strike 2.
That's inside. Ball.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. So digging in, Spencer Jones. Just missed.
Low.
Next offering upstairs. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
And he went around, according to Clyde Washington. 2-2. Right back to him on the mound. Sends it to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Jose Caballero digs in now.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Here's the 0-2.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Got him swinging. On to the 3rd inning, and now for the Phillies, Bryce Harper. Ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And here comes Alec Bohm. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. This one in the air, center field. Jones in position, and there's one down. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He reached out a walk his first time. And now he steps off the rubber. Now back in safely at first.
That's the ball low.
Harper over at first with 1 away. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1 is fouled off. And now it's 1-2. Stays alive. Hammered, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. And now it is JT Realmuto.
Outside,
Just
ball.
off the outside edge. Ball one.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this. Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Right through there for a strike. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Takes it in for the out.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Line drive, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and two gone. Now a chance for Derek Hill. 0-1. That's to third. McMahon. Now the tag at third, and they got him as they escape the bases loaded jam. Back for more from the Bronx as we go to the last of the third. Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees. That one not close, and that is ball one. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. That one finds the zone. That's strike two. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Batting ninth, catcher,
Now at the plate, J.C. Escarra. Hit on the ground to the right side.
Foul.
And that's a foul ball. Fastball for a strike.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. And now Ben Rice reached on an infield single his first time. Ripped to short. Turner with the throw to first. That's the third out. Back in the Bronx as we go to the top of the fourth. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies.
You know, these Phils doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Around first, digging for two.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Crawford batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
That's the ball.
Stop. Gets his lead at first with nobody out. That one misses. 3-1. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Up steps Trey Turner in a pivotal spot. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Should be extra bases. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. Here comes the always dangerous Bryce Harper in a big situation. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. That one fouled off. The Phils trying to break this one open. Top half of inning number 4. In the dirt. In the dirt. Comes the 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. 2 on, 1 out. Not close with that one. Ball 3. And that'll load the bases.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
Hard ground ball for a base knock. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded and still only 1 away. And now Kyle Schwarber steps up in a critical moment. Fastball almost got him there.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Bases loaded, 1 away. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Paul Blackburn.
And he comes on in a close game with a pretty big mess to clean up. He's going to have to make some great pitches the rest of this inning to keep him in it.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Ball 4. He's walked in a run.
No, not what they were looking for from him out of the pen. That'll drive a manager crazy. He wants guys to come in and attack the strike zone.
Real Muto swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a ball drilled in the air to center. Should be extra bases. And he makes the catch. Runner tags for home. In to score from third. It's 4-zip. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies.
That's a ball.
Check swing, and he went. And the count is 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. On the ground. Chisholm on to first. That's the 3rd out. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the 4th, Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees.
You know, these Yankees just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 0-2. Swing and a ground ball. And that's just foul. Fights it off. He'll see another. On the ground to the left. Trey Turner gloves it. No play. That's an infield single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Bellinger up to hit. No question about this one. It's out of here. A 2-run blast. And they cut into the deficit. It's 5-2. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. He's 0 for 1. Started after it, appeal to first, and he held up. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That clips the inside corner for a strike.